of the Browns. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Cleveland Browns. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Devon Achane to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. First carry here for Devon Achane. Room to run right away. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. A huge play right off the bat. 39 yards.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll bring Waller in motion here. On the ground, here's the first carry for Marshawn Lloyd. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can put them apart.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
They tried to go with the quick. They could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
So on 4th down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. And this is going to pin them back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
At their own 7-yard line.
Got ready. Go. On the ground, it's the rookie who played in-state over in Columbus. He'll manage only a couple. Michigan man Kenneth Grant, drafted 13th overall, there for the stop.
2nd and 8.
Second down and 8. Play action. It's Sanders. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line.
That's good.
23 First down, Cleveland.
33-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll run it with Jenkins. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Second down.
From the gun, it's Shador. To the outside, into the hands of McClure. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They get 15 on that game. It's a Browns first down.
49-yard line.
Check. Ready.
On the give, it's Judkins. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
48-yard line.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
7 Pirates. Come 19. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Now pass deep from McClure. That is brought in. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. It is a big play for the Browns. It's a gain of 43 yards. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. They'll run it here. Here's Judkins. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Fakes the hand. Now, Tua. Now, deep ball for Bateman. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
To throw on second down, it's Tua. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing on third down, Tungo Bailoa. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out first, second, third down. All 3 incompletions, and now brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Here's Jake Bailey now. He's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. And we will not have a return. This one hit in the field of play and bounces out of bounds. 25. They'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey. Pass the 60, pass the 60.
Time starts with a run by Judkins. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Kool-Aid McKinstry up to make the tackle.
Pass the 60, pass the 60.
Brings up 2nd and
On
7.
play action, Shador. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That's hard. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It is a big play for the Browns. 53 yards.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Ready up.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
They run straight ahead with Judkins. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. Brings up 2nd
So
down.
after 1, it's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Start of the 2nd. Browns in control of the football. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up. A run, and here comes Judkins. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down, 1st and goal.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal.
Ready. Go.
Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Ready.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready, ready. Hut, hut.
Judkins. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A 3-yard loss.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
On lock line. Let's go now. Stretch the eagle. Big lion.
They'll try and run with Judkins.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on 4th down.
Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on 4th and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Ready.
They'll run for it. It's 4. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Burrow, 4. Touchdown, Cleveland. So they decide to go for the touchdown, and Greg, they get rewarded on 4th and goal. with the 6 points.
Yeah, I think the safe bet there is you settle for the field goal and you're happy coming off the field with points. But not this play caller. He rolls the dice a little bit, but give credit to the offensive line. They created just enough of a lane for this back to take it in for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Now a first down throw for Tua. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
Tua, give it to Achane. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple yards short of the marker, and bring up third down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. He's going to have that first down. Gain of 6 as they convert on 3rd down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver.
And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Waddle, touchdown Miami. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Judkins to begin the drive. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And safety, Miko Fitzpatrick. And the Dolphins will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
That's to the right side, and he's complete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. He didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up the third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. And this is going to be incomplete. Great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for Miami. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Got it. Ready?
They'll give it here to Judkins. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Cleveland after this.
Okay, ready? 19 tight. Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk. Trap 60. Trap 60. 60 average. Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. He'll get back to Quinshon Judkins. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Mustang 19. 18 Rattler. 8 Warrior 17.
Sanders on third down. This one's just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And that'll set up fourth down. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's 2. That'll be intercepted. That's the safety, Brett Delpit. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Judkins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now, Sanders. Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He's got a man. It's McClure. And he'll take this one in. Harry McClure. Touchdown, Browns.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch, but the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback, and then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills, and wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for 2. This one complete to Bateman. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They'll come up here. It's 1st and 10.
And the Dolphin 1st down.
Tua gonna throw. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he will have a 1st down, and they're in the field goal range now at the 30.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Again, it's Tua. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Tua. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very good there. Herzog jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
To the air again, Tagovailoa. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. Now the Dolphins going to use the 1st of their timeouts, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this 1st half.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
Tua to throw again. Open man is beaten. He's got him. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Throwing is Tua. That's to the end zone. Where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Here's 2 and out on 2nd down. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Out of the gun, they'll give it to Judkins. They'll work forward to the 40-yard line. Minka Fitzpatrick up to make the stop.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 40-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Cougar 19. Panther 11. Cap 60 Bobcat. Go.
Here's Sanders to throw. He's got the rookie 3rd-round pick, Harold Bannon. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Let's go now.
From the gun, a give to Judkins. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hey, check that, street.
Again, it's Judkins. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
Dragon 60. Drop 60, drop 60.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That's McCord open on the left side. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Ready up. Come on. Set. Ready.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
In motion, it's Waddle. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. They get this into the hands of Devon Achane. And he'll be out of bounds. There is a flag on the field. And let's see what caused it. Back to throw is Tua. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Darren Waller. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
3rd and long. To throw is Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. That is brought in. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
A 57-yard gain. And the Dolphin 1st down.
Now a 1st down throw for Tua. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
So there's really 3 areas that modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Bateman is the motion man. On the carry, it's Achane. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a good 10. 1st down, Dolphins.
They'll send a man in motion left. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Tua. And he's going to be taken down on a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Bateman is the motion man. 3rd and long. Here's Tua. A quick slant into the hands of Waddle. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They snap it to Tua. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on down.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown. And instead, the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
Ready? No! Gravity line! Ready?
Judkins now on 1st and 10. Ooh. Man, he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. They go play action now with Sanders. Has a quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
They try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on.
On the handoff, Judkins. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Cleveland.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Warriors 70, Cougar 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Drop 60, drop 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
From the gun, it's Shador. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
3rd and 7.
Dragon 60. Ready? Cowboy, come 19. Buffalo 18. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. That pass play good for 22. It's a Browns first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Here's 1st and 10.
Red. 19, charge.
Up the middle goes Judkins here. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game. I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
Here we go, set.
Ready? On the ground. Judkins. This defense backed up. But they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you have any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
Ready?
A run with Judkins. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down.
Let it check, Panthers.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance. And now with that stop on 2nd and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. 3rd and goal from this length, I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game.
Let's go. 19, 18.
So it's a win for the Browns. They bounced back from the loss last week. They put in a determined effort, come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dog Pound's happy. It's a win for the Browns as we say farewell from Cleveland.